His return has finally come. Everyone in the community was taken aback today by Satoshi Kusama. A joyous celebration is in progress. There is no better Shiba Inu chart. Packed to the gills are about 13 trillion Shiba Inu SAM. In addition, Satoshi Kusama did convey an extremely critical message. It would seem like he is ready to clarify something. The strangest part is that it's happening next week. Whoa! What's happening? Why? Precisely, am I so elated? I will elaborate then. Enjoy your daily dose of Shiba with us here at Wealthy Coins. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what's happening in the cryptocurrency market and get the most up-to-date news predictions. Make sure you hit the like button to get more SHIP news. The Shiba Inu community may finally be experiencing the day they've been waiting for today. After what feels like a lifetime, Satoshi Kusama has finally returned. True enough, he has made a triumphant return. He was the mastermind behind a plethora of Shiba Inu movements. But here's the catch. He didn't only return covertly, he also unleashed a bombshell. In terms of societal advice, people are also flying about with questions at the moment. What is the broad meaning of it? Is there anything important that he is making fun of behind the scenes? Or maybe he's just not interested in Shiba Inus anymore. No matter how long Satoshi is silent, as soon as he returns, we usually get a deluge of updates. This time around though, people are less certain. Has Satoshi returned from years ago? If so, which one? Also, is anything else out of the ordinary occurring at this location? I bet you're dying to hear his exact words right about now. Also, there's no need to worry. Quickly, I'm going to spill the beans on every juicy detail. But first, let's think about the implications of this revelation and his return for Shiba Inus. It is already making a difference, which is fascinating. Just yesterday, Shiba Inus were in a state of severe bleeding. Quickly the price dropped, but now it has made a full recovery. Not easy. Even after all that damage, it seemed to recover in a single day. Just that piqued the interest of the locals. However, things start to become interesting at this point. Famous cryptocurrency analyst Shiba Knight saw something in the charts. The value of a Shiba Inu is increasing, yet it's in a precarious position right now. It is forming a triangle with 3 decreasing sides on the weekly graph. When the price keeps reversing course and hitting lower highs after having previously bounced off the same support level, it suggests that the market is getting increasingly limited. A large swing, either up or down, is the usual outcome. In addition, all signs lead to a breakthrough if Bitcoin keeps its dominant position and does not alter the market sentiment. Over the past few weeks, Shiba Inu has spent a lot of time confined to this small area. The price keeps going down from where it was at the high. However, it consistently finds support at the same level that this tendency creates pressure. When it finally breaks, it might not last long. Plus, this is very strange. Things can be more hot than they seem, according to one expert. Currently, there are blazing signals on the blockchain and technical charts that indicate Shiba Inu is entering a crucial time. But this isn't your average price action. What we're talking about here is a configuration that might lead to some major volatility. Now we reach the wild part. Approximately 13 trillion Shiba Inu tokens are perched precariously on the edge. These tokens are about to reach the point when they break even. Around the crucial pricing point where owners might make or lose money. This massive section of Shiba Inu is, in essence, a spring that is always ready to snap. The following big change. What the market thinks about this level can shape it entirely. If the price starts to be driven higher by enough confidence, we might see an explosive breakout. However, if things begin to slide, the spring could rupture in the opposite direction, leading to a collapse. Today we may be watching how everything plays out, and tomorrow the next project's trajectory may dictate the overall path of the next few days. Satoshi just threw a wild curveball. Truthfully, it could have a major impact on Shiba Inu prices. The mysterious man behind Shiba Inu, Satoshi Kusama, has returned after nearly 3 weeks of complete silence. He reappeared out of nowhere, spinning the tables once again. Lucy, the marketing whiz at the Shiba Inu Society, sent a screenshot of Shiba Toshi's brief but noticeable telegram message. His suggestion was to return to that. End of story. In a nutshell, it was enough though to spark conversation. Even more exciting for the community was the fact that Lucy shared the news on social media, possibly just taking it easy. Shiba Toshi appears to be on vacation. However, he is ready to return and continue developing. Just thinking about it makes me happy. That was not, however, its extent. Furthermore, Shiba Toshi also took to his X account to share a link to a new episode of his podcast She Speaks Shiba Inu. The Karma reputation system, which PuppyNet's testnet has recently begun using, was covered in that episode. For the uninitiated, his guest emphasized the significance of karma. The future of trust and activity in Shiba Inu environments may be impacted by this. Now the most important question is, what does it all imply? Since his last appearance, Toshi has brought some massive advancements. The price of a Shiba Inu, by the way, up it went. So now that he's back, everyone is asking, will something major happen soon? Could another system upgrade be the culprit? Maybe there's something to the burning procedure. On the other hand, perhaps the karma system has made significant progress. Even the possibility of a marriage is being speculated about. Maybe even with a whole country, or a large corporation. Shiba Inus just managed the United Arab Emirates, which sounds ridiculous. Here we are at the part that really got people talking. It was more than just mocking something vague that Shiba Toshi done. He did, however, offer a timeline. He said the following week, wow, that's quite quick. Everything he is talking about is apparently already happening because of it. It might drastically change things if it's anything like what we've seen recently. Has this finally reached a tipping point? People are seriously considering it. Next week, Shiba Inus might start erasing some of those zeros. This would be exceedingly hopeful if true, and it may be life-changing for individuals who have stuck through all the highs and lows. There appears to be an impending explosion with whatever is coming. And here we are, exactly. It goes on from there as well. This is another bang that fell. Just as Shiba Toshi was expected to return, at the most perfect moment. Remember, we covered some serious ground in one of our recent videos. The possible impending launch of Shiba Inu's own stablecoin. We thought it was very reasonable, especially in light of the current drama surrounding the SEC's stablecoin regulations. When it comes to attacking, Shiba Inus appear to be patiently waiting for the right moment. Might as well do it now. Based on our newfound contribution, stablecoins have allegedly accomplished something very remarkable, according to a recent Bitwise analysis. They definitely outpaced Visa in terms of transaction volume. Certainly for the very first time in history. Visa was once head and shoulders above the competition. Visa is almost invisible, whereas stablecoins have quadrupled in value this year. In a nutshell, Visa handled an unprecedented amount of global payments in 2017. But stablecoins are doing a lot better these days. I can't believe it. It gets even stranger when experts say stablecoins might supplant the whole trillion-dollar international payment industry. Even Bitwise's CEO predicted in February that stablecoins will dominate the market in the future. This prediction appears to be starting to come true at this very moment. So how does this pertain to Shiba Inus? Every single thing, with all signs pointing to Shiba Inu's own stablecoin in the works. This new stablecoin dominance might be the perfect springboard. Investors are already keeping an eye on stablecoins like hawks. And if Shiba Inu comes out with one that is very useful and fits in with its surroundings, it might attract a completely different demographic. New investors too. That means new money is coming into Shiba Inu. What usually follows a price increase is common knowledge. 2. It is indeed difficult